Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, Amy Duggar King is calling out the Duggar family for lying to her and her mom back in 2006 when everything went down with Josh Duggar, when he was sent away for molesting his younger sisters. According to Amy Duggar, they were lied to about what went down. They was just told that he was just off away at camp. She also vows to keep her son away from anyone that follows the Duggar's fundamentalist church, the IBL teachings. So as you all probably know, Josh Duggar is set to go to trial just in like a week. His trial is set to begin on the 30th of November for possessing and receiving child porn. Amy Duggar King, she has kind of drifted away from the family. She's distanced herself from the family over the past few years, as her mom has as well, from my understanding. Today, she spoke out about Josh's history of molestation, and she answered some of the fans' questions as to why she and her mother continue to associate with Josh and his family after he molested his 4 sisters and another young girl during his teen years. So on Twitter, I'm assuming at some point someone's asked her, like, why didn't you do anything about it? Why did you stay quiet? But today at 8:39 a.m. on Twitter, she wrote, I did nothing about it because I didn't know. When we was asked where a certain individual was years ago, we was told he was at a camp helping an organization build homes. Josh and his family admitted to the molestation after the 2006 police report was exposed. It was exposed in 2015 by In Touch Weekly. That led to Josh issuing an apology. 2 of his victims coming forward, his sisters, Jessa and Jill. They went public and they admitted that Josh committed the crimes against them, that they were 2 of the females talked about in that police report. Jill and Jessa, they appeared on the Megyn Kelly show along with Josh's parents, Jim, Bob, and Michelle, where they also admitted to what Josh had did. Later on, Ginger and Joyanna came forward in a lawsuit as Josh's other 2 victims. The 5th minor female that Josh molested never came forward publicly, but I think it was said that she was a babysitter. Now, after the situation took place, after Josh molested his sisters and that 5th person in 2006, he was sent away for a period of time after he admitted to the molestations. However, according to Amy, the Duggars lied about why Josh was going away and where he was going. She went on to say on her Twitter, I want to explain that I simply was kept away from what was happening. I never knew about any abuse taking place. I thought he went to this camp and wanted to help people simply because he wanted to do a good deed. Hashtag fooled, hashtag lied to again and again. Another tweet read, just setting another record straight. Felt like my followers deserve the truth, and I'll continue to be honest with all of you. Amy then went on to reveal that her mother, Deanna, who was the sister of Jim Bob, was also lied to by the family about what Josh had done as well. She said, my mom was lied to as well and was never told the truth over and over again. The division taking place in our family that you're currently seeing was a long time coming. It was not an abrupt decision. Now, some of the people in the comment section was telling Amy, like, you have no reason to talk about this. Don't feel pressured to talk about this. This is not on you. This is not your burden to bear. Don't feel like you have to set any records straight. Someone said you are not to blame. Secrets can be awful things. Let your heart be light. You can't control people who do things like this. Someone else saying, I'm sorry, but why would anyone think that you should have done something? How old were you? You aren't his parents. It was on them and him, no one else. I'm sorry people are trying to guilt you. Now, not only has Amy distanced herself from the Duggar family, but also some of Josh's siblings has as well. And after his arrest, they made it clear that they do not support him. Some of them released statements on social media about how shocked they were to find out about the crimes that he was being accused of. One person criticized Amy for not taking action against Josh or revealing what he had done. Amy insisted that she would have acted differently had she been told the truth by the Duggar family. She said, if I knew what was happening, I would have done something about it. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case, and I'm shocked and brokenhearted just like everyone else. So stop the hate. You have no idea what you were talking about. My thing is, like, what should she do? She was, like, when all of this went down, she was a teen as well. I think her and Josh are not too far apart. So why is it on a child to do anything? I mean, talk to your mom. You know, her mom can make the decision if she wants to break away from the family, distance herself from the family. But should the mom have jumped in on social media and outed Josh? I don't think families really do that to each other. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what they expected Amy to do. Now, Amy vowed to keep her son, Daxton, away from anyone involved in the IBL, which is a fundamentalist Christian organization that the Duggars follow. She said, I can only protect and guide my own child, future children, but you can be rest assured Daxton will never know anyone who continues to follow the IBL. The Duggars haven't responded to Amy's tweets, but it makes me wonder because she says, but you can be rest assured Daxton will never know anyone who continues to follow the IBL. It makes me wonder, has Jill, like, denounced the IBL to Amy? Because Jill and Amy, they still talk. Ginger and Amy, they still talk. Now, we know, like, from their social media and in every way that we can follow them, it seems like they have, but I don't think any of them have come out to, like, denounce it, to say, I'm no longer a part of the IBL. So it makes me wonder if they have denounced it. If any of you have actually heard them say they no longer follow the beliefs of the IBL, let me know. You know, I know they've broken away from a lot of the Duggar rules, which in turn are rules that if you are a member of the IBL, you are supposed to follow. But I have wondered, like, have they completely fallen off? Are they still in it just a little bit? Like, what is their stance on it? So I would be curious to know if they have, but hearing her say that, and knowing that she still has a relationship with some of the girls, Ginger, Jill, I think Jessa, it really makes me wonder if they have denounced it as well and they no longer follow any of the teachings from the IBL. But yeah, I wanted to hop on here and let you guys know what Amy had said. She is just calling the Duggars out, saying, you know, we was lied to. They didn't tell us. When we asked where Josh was, we were told he was off building houses, doing a good deed because he's such a great person. My mom wasn't even told. And I do think, if anything, Jim Bob should have pulled his sister to the side and said, this is what we're dealing with. You have a teenage daughter. When Josh comes home, I want you to be aware so you can protect your daughter. But nobody was given the option to even protect the family members because it was kept a secret, right? Now, on the Megyn Kelly show, I watched that interview not too long ago, and Jessa actually said that it wasn't a secret. She was like, people in our life knew about it. We talked to people about it. Our church prayed over us with it. So a lot of people in our life, in our circle, knew about what was happening. But according to Amy Duggar King, that was not the truth. If people knew about it, Jim Bob's sister and niece did not. You guys leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.